here today with Ann Beheler from Orange Coast College. Hi, Ann.
Hi, Gordon.
How you doing?
To be here.
Yeah.
Doing well.
You're back in your home state here, or you're not your home state, but this is your state where you lived a big part of your life.
I'm in my more or less home state of Texas. Spent most of my life in Texas.
So tell us a little bit about what you're doing now.
I'm actually Dean of Business Computing and Career Services at Orange Coast College, and what that means is I have line management for the divisions of business and computing, and also responsibility for career services, which is all the career and technical education support on the campus at this point in time.
And you're still involved with the Convergence Technology Center, obviously, in Dallas-Fort Worth.
Can't leave that one out. The Convergence Technology Center, I've been the PI for that grant for 4 years now, and looks like I'm going to be the PI next year. I just got confirmation on that continuing.
Congratulations, that's great. And you've done some, I think, some pretty unique things. You established the center in Dallas, or Frisco, actually.
Frisco, Texas,
and which is in
Dallas.
between Dallas and Fort Worth.
Mm-hmm.
And you then took a job in California to be a little closer to your husband. And you've really grown the program now at Orange Coast College. We interviewed Bill Sajek a little earlier, and he had some really great things to say about you and about the Convergence Technology Center. So how's that going?
It's going very, very well. After all, Convergence is the convergence of voice, data, video, and data all over the same network. And if we can't use the technologies that we're promoting to run our center, then who can? We're doing an outstanding job. It helps that the Central Time Zone is 2 hours offset from California, because I spend from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. just about every morning working on this. And then we check in around lunch and usually check in the evenings, and it works just fine.
Now, Ann, you've been great. You've been a great help to NCTT as a co-PI and a collaborator and a friend and a colleague for a long time now. You brought a lot of business and industry to us in our group. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, I'll tell you a little bit about that. I think it's very important that we are business driven in all that we do in the programs that NCTT supports, and also with respect to supporting the partners, because it's extremely important that the programs that we provide as a part of the partnership with NCTT actually produce students that can fulfill the employment needs of the businesses. And so I'm working on behalf of NCTT in developing a national network of business connections that can be used for not only NCTT, but also for all of the partners that are involved with NCTT.
Yeah, you've established some great relationships with a couple of companies in particular, Juniper Networks and also Nortel Networks.
Nortel's been especially fun to work with. Juniper also. Juniper's a little bit smaller than Nortel, though. And in terms of Nortel, we're pretty much to the point that if we need a Nortel representative to help us in our programs, just about anywhere in the nation we can get it. And that's exciting. And it would be my goal to develop that further with Juniper and other companies on a national level. Because one of the harder things for a faculty member who's trying to push a new program, one of the harder things for them to do is to come up with an actively engaged business council that gets it, that understands that not only am I donating my time to this college, but I'm actually going to get something out of it, that being the trained workforce that actually is very effective.
So that's what makes it worth it to them to participate in your Business Advisory Council.
Certainly does.
That's great.